What's up, YouTube? AJ Simmons here checking in, and I want to tell y'all a quick message today. I want to check and get my video in for today, and today's message is simply, shit, I forgot. I just forgot what I typed in. Oh, okay. How you do anything? Okay. How do you do anything? Well, that was an incomplete statement when I typed it in. What I'm really about to say is how you do anything is how you do everything. Okay. So whether you going to work, whether you washing a car, whether you doing chores, whether you raising your kids, how you do anything is how you do everything. Okay. So really the moral of the story is basically always put your best foot forward. And it's not because whatever you're doing at that moment is so important, but it's because you're building character, you're building the habits. Okay. So the way that you go to your job, even if you work at a warehouse and you pack boxes every day inside of a truck, you still want to pack those boxes as efficient as you can pack them. Not because you give so much fucks about the company that much that you work for, but because you got to build your character. How you do anything is how you do everything. Okay, so if you gonna pack them lazy, then guess what? That's building up habits now for you to do the same thing in your own business once you get your own business. Or if you do got a business on the side, you creating those habits for yourself. Don't take shortcuts. Okay, always put the best foot forward. Always go the extra mile. That's pretty much all I got for y'all today. Bottom line, if you got questions, shoot them in. But that's it, man. And I learned that along my journey because, like, when I was working at the shipyard, and I had started my cleaning franchise on the side, and I used to listen to all this self-help motivation, positive thinking, positive affirmations, Think and Grow Rich, The Secret, all of this stuff. And I would listen to it before I go into work every day because I knew that once I got in that shipyard gate, it was going to be some negative people in there, a lot of negative energy, a lot of negative vibes. They were so miserable, you know what I mean? And they're going in there. So I would purposely program my brain. I would close my eyes. I used to get to work probably about an hour to 30 minutes early, or 30 minutes to an hour rather early, just so I can sit in the car and program my brain. Because I already knew that if I go in there and I let these people get to me, I'm going to become just like them, okay? Saying the same miserable phrases. Oh, it's Monday. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm in here again. You know, the same miserable stuff. You know what I mean? Where they just show up and they just doing what everybody else do. They don't even know why they going to work no more. Just going just because they don't, just to go. No more. Like, they just do what they do. They go home, they watch TV, play with the kid for a second. They might not even play with the kid. You know what I mean? Or they might do their little routine stuff. They go to work, come home, go to church on Sunday, go to work, come home, go to church on Sunday, sit on their ass, watch TV, watch sports. You know what I mean? And it's the same stuff. But if you can separate yourself, program your brain to think differently, then you don't have to be one of them. But if you sit there and cooperate and participate in those lower level conversations and ways of thinking, then guess where you gonna end up? The same place they end up, which is mediocre. Okay, just average, just normal. I tell people a lot of times that if your opinions and your actions are approved by most of the people that are around you when you tell them, it's probably a mediocre thought or a mediocre thing. So, you know what I mean? Just program your brain, like Miss KP said. Program your brain. Shout out Miss Nurse 78 checking in. Who we got? Nike Pro. He says someone is always watching your performance. Always do what's right when nobody's looking. That's 100. That's 100, man. I did a little bit of time in the military, and one of the key things that they taught us was integrity. Have integrity, okay? Which means that when nobody's looking, you still gonna do what you gotta do. I told y'all, I never been the smartest guy when it comes to the cleaning stuff. I don't know about all the top line products. I didn't know at first. I didn't know about the pH scale and how much alkaline and how much acid was in each product that I was using. You know what I mean? But what I did know is I'm gonna give 100% effort every single time. Even if the carpet don't like it need to be vacuumed, I'm going to vacuum it. Floor don't even look like it need to be mopped, I'm going to mop it. Shout out Swish Camp 81. What up, though, from Detroit? Shout out Detroit. Miss Nurse 78 said negativity can be so hard to avoid, especially family. 100% family. And I'm glad you mentioned that. Curtis St. Louis, shout out to you. He said appreciate your work. And that's 100% because I started to speak on that today because I know I did a video on that before, but I know I always got new subscribers and I can definitely iterate that message. Tim Baker said, what's up, AJ? I've been watching you for a minute. I have a question. How about Chicago with Gen Pro. Is that a good place to start? Yeah, holla at them. I mean, go talk to them. I don't know those people in Chicago, the Gen Pro owners, but definitely sit down, talk to them, schedule a disclosure meeting with them, and get some information on them. Rosa Blackwell, good evening, greetings from Jacksonville, Florida. Shout out Jacksonville, Duval. Hopefully you run into me one day down here. But yeah, back to Tim, man. Yeah, schedule that appointment with them. Schedule an appointment with all of them, all of the companies in your area, not just that Gen Pro too, and see who has the lowest fee, see who has the best vibe with you. You know what I mean, and go from there. Or if you don't like any of them, then you know what I mean, give it a go on your own. But whatever you feel is right for you, do what's best for you. You know what I mean? That's why I stopped wearing the Gen Pro shirts a lot in my videos, because I noticed so many people just going straight to Gen Pro because I was with them, and I kept trying to tell them, you know what I mean, it was good where I bought in, when I bought in, but it might not be good where you're buying in, when you buy in, okay? So I don't want to vouch and confuse anybody. Switch Camp 81 says, do you advise a person to do an independent independent company and buy a franchise to be safe if you can? So you can't do both, because you'll have to sign a non-compete agreement. So you can't do both, unless certain companies will allow you to get contracts on your own. So maybe you can search around and find one of those companies that let you get contracts on your own. But most commonly, the biggest franchise companies in your area usually won't let you get companies out. Accounts outside of them. Tim Baker said, all the info you give is great. Thanks for everything. Keep it up. Love what you're doing. You are the best, my dude. Appreciate you, man. Shout out Tim Baker again. Antoine said, what up, AJ? Shout out Antoine, always checking in with me. I'm on a water fast, y'all. I got to drink 5 bottles of water every day. That's what the doctor told me. I went to the chiropractor. They told me my joint's stiff because I don't drink enough water. So I'm on a water diet now. I'll be trying to work out every day, and I'm trying to figure out why the hell am I always getting injured if I stay in the gym. And that's why, apparently, I don't drink enough water. Shout out Jenny Marie coming in from New Jersey. Shout out New Jersey. All right, so bottom line though, that like I said, man, how you do anything is how you do everything. And with that said, because I know some of y'all starting to learning to you might have met me in person, or you might know me from following me back then all the way up to now. You can see the progress, but you might also see some flaws. And I want to definitely say that just because I'm saying this and giving you this message don't mean that I'm perfect now. You know what I mean? But it's a reminder to me too, because I go back and listen to these videos too. You know what I mean? So it's a reminder to me too. But how you do anything is how you do everything. So that's why I'm telling you this message, because I reminded myself today that, you know what, I need to make sure I start doing better when I'm doing this the operations job here in Gen Pro down here in Jacksonville. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I'll put too much in my mastermind group or my online brand and I forget about them. Or sometimes I'll put too much in the job and then forget about my people on the mastermind group. So you gotta balance it. Or forget about YouTube. Y'all know I forget y'all a lot, right? I'm not always up here, but I committed that I'm gonna be up here every day going forward. I'm gonna try to anyway. Shout out Gabriel, you always been riding with me. He said New Jersey right here. Curtis St. Louis said, start your day and grab a gallon a day. You might need to since you work out. Exactly. And he said this message is facts. Straight up, I appreciate that. And I appreciate everybody checking in. I can feel the vibe through this video. And I felt, you know, I was sitting there like, all right, I'm going to give him a video today, but I don't know what I'm going to speak on. I'm just going to turn it on and I'm going to feed off y'all energy. So I appreciate y'all for providing me this. And we done made it all the way about 10 minutes now. So I appreciate that. Gabriel said, AJ, you the man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And thank everybody for checking in. How you do anything is how you do everything. And y'all already know I'm going to do this. Get in the mastermind group if you want to join, right? $25 a month. Will help you grow your business. I get you all the information you need. You can text me, you can call me, whatever you want to do once you're in that group, all right? Fatima, let me see. I'm going to try. I'm going to go for it. All right, I'm not going to go for it. But Fatima said, thank you for all your help. I appreciate it. She had a different last name, and I didn't want to mess it up. I was going to try, but I thought about it and said, never mind. But shout out Fatima, though. And actually, I think I'm Fatuma. Yeah. Fatima, not Fatima. All right. Gabrielle says I meant AJ. I knew what you meant, and I figured you talked to the phone. That made perfect sense. So anyway, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, but I appreciate y'all for checking in with me while I check in with y'all. And let's stay productive. Let's stay positive. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Follow me on Instagram at AJ Simmons Online. Talk to y'all later.